Bisayemre, bra. Is on, I know, and let me say congratulations to our brothers already. Nigeria, here in Ghana, all knees on ground. In fact, we are all praying for the Ghana Black Stars to also qualify, because if we don't, like the other time somebody said, we will explain how pastor became pastor, how pastor became pastor in our language. And this is Showbiz Daily. I know by this time you were expecting the boss himself. Yes, he's just doing one or two things at the background. My name is Roland Amate, and we are here to discuss Black Stars qualification to the next phase in the upcoming AFCON. Big man, welcome. We have a new face here, and I would want him to introduce himself before we even kickstart into today's episode. Big man, welcome.
Thank you.
Introduce yourself to our viewers and let's enter into it quickly.
Okay, so my name is Richard Odum, and I'm popularly known as Fifi Legend. I'm a former talent manager in the Official, and I'm also the sales and marketing officer for Kibo Ghana. Kibo is a bike company, it's a motorcycle company in Ghana. We do assemble, and then we do sell bikes too. So yeah, that's what I basically do.
That's beautiful. The next man needs no introduction, obviously. His name is Intim Dodu Solomon, aka Chemo. And before we enter into today's matters, let me say big ups to Currency and also Richie Flex, and a big salute to the big man Sammy Flex, who is also giving us moral support behind the scenes. The team sheet is out, and so far I don't know what you think, but the comment section is definitely designed for you. Unfortunately, today we have very limited time to kick off, so we are going to make it snappy. Just take some brief analysis from my people, then we delve into the match proper. And I know we have big things. Ghana has surprises. So many people have prophesied, so many people have run their commentaries. 30 million people, everybody have brought whatever they have to say, and I am also waiting for you at the comment section. But from the lineup, we have Richard Ofori still in post. Dennis Odoe is also there. Mohamed Salisu is also here. Majid Ashimiru is also here. Jordan Ayu, Joseph Pentel, Gideon Mensah, Mohamed Kudus featuring. In fact, wow, Kudus the other man started crying. Abdul Samed Salis is also back, and Alexander Jiku, Antoine Semenyo is also featuring here. And we have substitute like Ali Duseidu, Andre Ayu, Osman Bukari, Joseph Walakot, and the rest are also in substitutions here or on the bench. Chemo.
Yeah, bro.
This is the lineup.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to take your predictions, what you think about the lineup, and how you think Ghana is going to fare. Are we going to qualify, or the chances are still slim and dark and shallow?
The chances are still slim. But I think our game, the Egypt game, we did well. So if all things being equal, they are going to even repeat that kind of performance, then something good may come out today, except the silly mistakes, as Kudus will call it. If they avoid the silly mistakes and still perform the way that they were able to do with the Egypt, I think we may get something better today than what we have seen previously. So, well, for this one, I will give Ghana a chance, as in we are going to win. Just that I can't be sure to say that we are winning convincingly.
Okay.
That one there, I won't go there, but I I think Ghana can win this match. Yeah.
The other matches you weren't so optimistic.
Yeah.
Is it because of the lineup, or what has changed? Which circumstances has brought itself that is making you so optimistic about the fact that yes?
Well, for this one, I will say it's because of the team that we are meeting, and again the performance that they put out with the Egypt last night. I think they did well. I mean, Ghana Black Star in general, if you want me to give my general comment, I would still say that we have a very poor team compared to all the Black Stars team that I know or have watched before. This is the poorest that you can get. But our game against Egypt, I think they did a bit better, and coming up against a team like Mozambique, we stand a better chance. I think they can win. Just that if I have to predict after this match what next, then I will say Ghana will come home anyway. There's no way that you can use this team to win any tournament trophy. No, I doubt that one. But you see, Ghanaians, because we are a football nation, if we haven't won, win will be something else. People will be happy here, and even the players, they will get more money because they have been promised if they can qualify from this stage, they are getting $30,000 in addition to the appearance fee that they already have. So there's something in there for everyone. Ghanaians will be happy if we win. The players will also make money if they do well and then they win this game. And based on our performance, last performance against Egypt, I think we stand a better chance. That's what I'm standing on. And then the lineup is not so different, but yes, we have a significant one guy missing. That is Inaki Williams. Under normal
who featured in the previous game.
Yes, he was a starter, but this time around he's nowhere to be found. And I understand it. When you make mistakes, what they will call silly mistakes, you may be in trouble for some time until they give you chance to come back. This is how it's going to be. So good luck to him if he gets the chance again and then proves himself. But for now, it is what it is. I think what we are presenting now is okay. It's
okay. That is going to make us qualify.
Sure.
And my last question to you before I move to Richard would be, do you think the team is under pressure looking at their performance, their previous performances, to this particular match? Because yes, so many people have shared their comments. And of course, I want you to also touch on the spiritual bit of it, where people also made certain predictions and prophecies and all that. Do you think this one will also get into the camp as far as this match is concerned?
No, really. I think the pressure was on against Egypt, and they were able to play to the best of their abilities. So I think this one is more like, let's repeat what we did the last time. So I don't think it will really put pressure on them. But there's something at stake here. If they win, they are getting more money. So if there's any pressure, that's the money pressure. They have to win and take the money. So if there's any pressure, that's what it is. And then with our spiritual workers, as they call themselves pastors and all that, I mean, it will not go anywhere. We will have to live with it. They will do their predictions, and some will come true, some will not come true. But I mean, I don't see them as so different from even those who do betting, sports betting. They're in the same category. Just that one group are putting a spiritual, something kind of spiritual bit to the whole thing. And then for those who are doing the direct betting, it's just betting. If they win, they have money. If they don't, but both of them, if you're a pastor and you predict, but they call it prophecy, and you prophesy and it comes to pass, obviously you make more money. People will not believe you, come to you for consultation and you take your money. So they are also exercising they are doing advert in the form of prediction, hoping that it will come to pass for them to cash out. So it's business as usual.
Thank you. So let me say hi to some people who have joined us online. Evi Davido DMW says hello everyone. Antoine Fifi Kadigo also says make sure to stream this match. You know the reason why we can't stream it live. Augustino also says good evening everyone. We have Joe Emmanuel Nkrumah says Ronald, it is Roland, Thank you. Ronald and Chamo get a company in their disappointed bid. Welcome to the substitute who replaces Brad Sammy in the Disappointed Footballers Association on Sammy Flex TV. He went on to say, I think the mathematics has gone on since the last match. Today, our destiny lies in the hands of Cape Verde because we didn't see the value in taking our chances. So shameful. And Emmanuel also comes again to say, I see us winning 3-1, but we may fail to qualify because Egypt will also win. Prince Osafo Asari says, kudos to the team. Kudos to you too for doing the watching. In fact, if you're also watching and you've joined us, this is Sammy Flex TV and we are discussing the match between Mozambique and Ghana Black Stars all the way in the AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire. Let me go to my big man here, Richard. Let me take you back to the whole tournament and how far we've come. Nigeria's performance as well as that of Cote d'Ivoire. What do you make of some of these performances? A huge upset with the Cote d'Ivoire match and not so surprising with the Nigerian match. Now let me take your view on that before we come into this particular lineup.
With the Cote d'Ivoire match, I feel this is a match they should have won. Looking at how the tournament is going, and usually I feel when a country is hosting such a tournament, at least they should even make it to the round of 16 before they come out. You know, getting out of the group stages this early, it's some kind of way. I'm just imagining the atmosphere in the country at the moment. You know, nobody's gonna have fun tonight. I just look at the people at the stadium. I was like, yo, if they should get the opportunity to get on the stage and on the field, it's going to be super crazy on there. But I mean, so far so good. There've been a few upsets, and I think Nigeria should be the team that shouldn't even be struggling with qualification at the moment. Looking at the strikers and the lineup they've got at the moment.
Not to cut you. So on the screen are some sights and scenes of the Ivorian people, and this is our very own legend, Didier Drogba, who this face there. I'm sure people are going to use it as memes. He's thinking, eh?
Yeah.
He's thinking. This is very sad. Continue, boss.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's one way or the other a bit sad for Ivory Coast. You know, getting out of the whole tournament this early. Looking at the type of investments they've made in the team and the hype and everything, having the likes of Didier and putting them in such a mood is quite depressing. You know, seeing a whole African icon in this state, but. I mean, it happens. It's football. Right now, I believe it's about time people come to terms with the fact that there's nothing like a big team. Okay. Now everyone knows how to play the football. The slightest mistake you make, you're going to pay dearly for it. So yeah.
And the Nigerians, it was a slim qualification, but then they've been able to make it through.
For the Nigerian match, I think they don't deserve this win though, because looking at the seriousness we expected from them. They played like they were just having some usual normal training. They didn't play like they wanted to win. Yeah, and their opponents on the other half too didn't play with that much seriousness, and that match to me was a joke compared to the Ivory Coast one. Okay. Yeah, compared to the Ivory Coast one, because you would realize the Ivory Coast match was full heat from the first minute to the 90th minute.
Don't you think they were reserving their strength for the next phase because they were optimistic?
This is AFCON. They don't reserve any energy for anything. This is AFCON. Aside everything, even if you have all the required points to proceed to the next stage, you don't give up at this very moment. You have to give it your all 100. That's what AFCON is all about. You know.
Okay, so let's enter into today's lineup. Obviously, let me take your view on some changes that have obviously been made in today's lineup. Inaki Williams is off and Sebenyo is starting. We have Salis also in the squad. Gideon Mensah, Joseph Pinto, Jordan Ayew is still featuring. Ashimeru is also here. Salisu is also here, and Dennis Odoi is still playing. Has played since the first match and is still here. What do you make of this particular squad as far as this match is concerned?
I think this lineup looks a bit okay, but my only worry is there's still the non-inclusion of Amati. Okay. Yeah, I feel looking at his level of experience in the past tournaments, I think that it's about time the coach considers having him on board. I don't know, probably maybe in the middle of the match they might make a change and then you might have a feel of the tournament as well. But I think it's about time they start him.
Okay.
And then on Inaki Williams, the coach might have his own personal reasons for excluding him from the lineup at this very moment. But I think if I were the coach, I would have given him the opportunity to redeem himself. I mean, mistakes do happen.
Okay.
And I don't think there's any football mistake that is worse than what Asamoah Gyan did to Ghana. So, yeah, I feel it's about time, you know, we get away with some of these things, and then I think I doubt if Ghana has a psychological team.
That is a psychologist
because
part of the squad.
when
Yeah, the
things like
national
this
team
happen,
has a psychologist.
When things happen to big teams, and the next match you see these people coming in, and they come in and they give it their all, and then they redeem their image. But in Africa, immediately you make one mistake, it has to haunt you to. I wouldn't be surprised the whole lot of these people wouldn't even be seen in upcoming tournaments.
Especially Aquano
Bukari. Exactly. Look at what we did to Babaraman. We have a very unpleasant way of killing talents, which is so not good, especially in Africa here.
But somebody would argue Babaraman also had his chance to prove himself, and he wasn't able to.
Oh, he had his chance. He proved himself. Nobody can convince me Baba never proved himself in Black Stars. He did his part. All the injury that he suffered that brought his form down is to Black Stars.
Okay.
So if the same team that he sacrificed for that got him where he is now, that they feel he's not living up to his expectation, is giving him the opportunity to also show what he's made of. And I feel it's a win-win. Nobody's doing anybody a favor.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so to the team lineup, of course, the match. What do you make of tonight's performance? Are we going to put up our best? Are we going to qualify? Are we going to play like a joke, like you said about the Nigerian match?
I was watching Amate's interview after our last match with Egypt, and after every comment he makes, he looks into the journalist's eyes and he tells him, "We are Ghana." And I was so much impressed and overwhelmed with that particular statement. Yes, we are Ghana. I mean, it's just lately that things are not really moving the way that we want, but we're still Ghana. So a team like Mozambique shouldn't really shake us. Like, no, I mean, they are butterflies proving themselves as eagles. They never reach. Oh yeah, we are Ghana. We are Ghana. So tonight we are winning. I don't want to give any predictions, but we are winning. Even if it's a one goal, it's still a win. Yeah, we're taking all the 3 points tonight.
There are so many predictions that have gone on online. There are so many predictions. So many people have predicted the likes of Prophet, and even recently, we've been seeing some ones that are even cut. So before you enter into that, I think the Mozambique lineup is also here. Camino is also here. Inferen, Mutala, Joni is here. Langa is here. Ken is here. Mandava is here. Amade is here. Sito is here. Koembo is here. Ciprano is here. Their name sounds like musical instruments, but it's all fine. It's all fine. Like you said, you are very optimistic that we are going to qualify. Like I was asking earlier on, there are so many predictions that have come from prophets to even individuals, the 30 million coaches that we have in the country, to now recently ones that we've been seeing on Nike, is a certain cat that has been making predictions as far as the AFCON is concerned. What do you make of some of these predictions flying? Are they ones that we can bang our hopes on?
You see, me, when it comes to these prophecies and then predictions, I always go by I know usually people come in to play smart and then chase clout with some of these things, but to be very honest with you, it's more or less like saying something is not black, it will definitely be white. If it's not one, it's two. If it's not A, it's B. If it's not heaven, it's hell. Okay. Yeah, I mean, some of these things. So usually if I say, okay, Ghana is going to win, someone will also say Mozambique is going to win. Okay. At the end of the day, fine, they have predicted, but it's not to say it's going to affect anything. And usually the reason why I think some of these things do, a lot of people need to desist from it is it has a way. Imagine some of these predictions getting to the players. It has a way of affecting their mentality. Okay. Because if a renowned prophet should come up with a prediction that goes against us as Black Stars, as Ghanaians, and then the players get to know about some of this, they might feel, okay, this guy predicted a previous game and then it was draw. and this same person is saying we're going to lose. Psychologically, it's not good for the team. You see, so some of these things, I feel they should keep it to themselves, and if they love the country so much as they claim, they should rather pray for it to be reversed in our favor, but not the other way around. Trust me. Yeah.
Okay, so let me enter into some few comments that have also come. Joe Emmanuel Nkrumah says, my issue is, has the coach got anything against Dede or Amati? I can't imagine he doesn't see any value in the experience built in these two guys, who also happen to see this AFCON as their last one. Starboy says, them don't they go one by one. Emmanuel also is here again. He says, on the other hand, this AFCON should teach us a lesson in starting afresh by molding well our local league and breeding guys who are passionate into our national team. Ebi Debido says, if you like, say our win is a joke. It's left for you to think about your own match, okay? Nigeria to the world. Emmanuel says, but it is true, if the boys qualify, each would get $3,000.
No, it's
$30,000. Okay, so he made a mistake. $30,000. A broke Ghana, then they should not qualify. Olamide Shodunke says, Nigeria match is a joke. We cruised into the next round with 7 points, and we are still doing mathematics with 1 point. You guys are clowns. Chemo.
Yeah.
Speaking of mathematics, in fact, the mathematicians are up.
Yeah.
When you even look at the teams that Ghana, should we place third, are going to stand against, do you think the chances are still high, even off the pitch?
Like Cote d'Ivoire, for instance, they have 3 points.
Minus 3 goals.
Minus goals, yes. If Ghana wins, we have 4. We have 4 points. So for them, we have kicked them out, and then we will wrestle with the rest of the teams who are also doing that. The point is, I think we have made it here before. If you get 4 points in your group, you are likely going to qualify, or you are likely going to be part of those that they will select for the next round. But if here's the thing, apart from us, I said that it will be a miracle if we can even qualify from the group.
Okay, yeah, you said it in your previous ones.
So after Blaster moving to the next stage, I think my next thing will be it will be more than a miracle if we can win. If we can win anything in this tournament. I think
this guy needs to be deported.
We have
always against the country.
No, I'm trying to be objective here. I wish the best for the Blasters, but if you have this thing, there's nothing to be hopeful about. They almost like they are just giving people broken hearts and all that. And I think our fate is tied with that of Nigeria. Nigeria, they are also disappointing me. I thought they would do better, but
they've qualified.
They've qualified, but they did not convince me.
Okay.
They didn't play in a way for me to say that yes, watch out for Nigeria. They can do something better in this tournament. I think they may suffer the same fate like Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana going forward. They will take it to
humiliations.
Yeah, and it's sad. You see, when it comes to African football, it was between West Africa and then the North.
The North Africans.
But this time around, I think we are failing our people. The West African teams, they are really not doing well. Cameroon, you can't see what they are doing.
Ghana.
The same thing with Ghana, Nigeria. Cote d'Ivoire is sad. I mean, only Senegal is still hanging in there. But for them, they are not really convincing when you compare them to the likes of Morocco, Egypt, and Algeria, and even Egypt. Egypt, they are. I think they are not in the tournament yet. They haven't proved themselves to be in a position that you can also say that, hey, watch out for Egypt. I think Egypt, they are also messing up. They are really disappointing their nation and the people who support them. But I will still go for West Africa, and I think we should do something better this time around. Things are really not going well for them.
So far, the mathematics is still in our favor.
Oh, for sure. If Ghana wins, it's in our favor. If Ghana wins, it's in our favor.
Okay. What do you also think about the mathematicians that have erupted? In fact, I should have brought my calculator even on set.
This is not our first time. Actually, Ghanaians are used to calculating. So yeah, for this time around too, if we are calculating, I mean, it's no news. We're calculating. We're gonna win. We'll qualify to the next stage. That's the most.
But is Mozambique a walk in the park like that? That is one question that I keep asking myself. Looking at what happened to Ivory Coast, if somebody had predicted this, I'm sure many people would have gone against.
My brother here, it's really against the Blasters. And the more you also mention Mozambique, it's like you are giving them hype.
But we are playing against them.
Don't be mentioning them that much. The most important thing we're supposed to be talking about is Ghana, Blasters. And then our excellent players. That's the most important thing. Mozambique, they don't come close. They don't count. I mean, when it comes to football, so Ghana is the giant of Africa. So that's what we're supposed to be talking about here.
Okay, so we are wrapping up. We are wrapping up quickly, but I want to take your predictions, and I'll take that of my people before we sign out. Let me read this. It says, "I think you guys are doing well in your job as pundits. In your next word, please don't even try football. Come as pundits." This is a huge one. But let me also see your predictions. What you also predict about the match between Mozambique and Ghana. Chemo, any scoreline? Because Panthers and bookmakers are looking forward to
I think Ghana stand the chance of winning, but I can't give a scoreline.
Richard, how about you?
If you still insist, I should give my own prediction. Then it's going to be 3-1. There'll certainly be a mistake, an error somewhere that will let them score one.
Any player that you tip to score?
Oh, certainly Kudus has a goal in this match.
Okay.
And I feel Semenyo might also score in this particular one.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so Kudus 2 goals, Semenyo 1.
Well, this is where we draw the curtains. We are going straight into the match. So if you are closer to your television set, don't forget to catch the people live on the pitch in Cote d'Ivoire. My name is Roland Amati. I sat in for the big man, Sammy Flex. Let me say big ups to Currency, who is on camera, and Richie Flex, who also edited and directed this particular episode. We will meet on the next episode. Stay safe. We are out of here. Bye-bye.